When we talk about football video games, one title that still sparks conversation years after its release is FIFA 19. It came out back in 2018, and while many newer FIFA entries have hit the shelves since then, FIFA 19 remains one of the most memorable and debated releases in the franchise. The big question is FIFA 19 still worth playing today? Let's dive in and break it down. First off, FIFA 19 is remembered for introducing one of the most significant gameplay changes in the series, the addition of the active touch system and timed finishing. These mechanics gave players more control over the ball, making dribbling, first touches, and finishing feel much more dynamic compared to earlier titles. At the time, this was revolutionary, and even today, it still feels responsive and fun. If you go back to FIFA 19, after playing newer entries, you'll notice the difference. It has a unique rhythm and gameplay flow that some fans still prefer. Another standout feature of FIFA 19 was the inclusion of the UEFA Champions League. For years, fans had been asking EA to add this tournament to the game, and FIFA 19 finally delivered. From the official anthem to the branding and presentation, the Champions League mode added a new layer of authenticity and excitement. Even today, it's satisfying to take your favorite club through the iconic tournament, especially with the atmosphere EA managed to capture. Then there's the journey, EA's cinematic story mode that followed Alex Hunter. FIFA 19 marked the conclusion of this trilogy, letting players finish Hunter's storyline, while also introducing the chance to play as Kim Hunter and Danny Williams. While not everyone loved the idea of a story mode in FIFA, many players appreciated the fresh perspective it gave. Looking back now, the journey is something that made FIFA 19 stand out from newer entries, because EA moved away from this feature in later games. If you enjoy story-driven content in sports games, FIFA 19 still offers something unique. In terms of visuals, FIFA 19 still holds up surprisingly well. The Frostbite engine was in full swing at this point, and stadiums, player faces, and broadcast-style presentation all look solid even today. Sure, the newer FIFA titles have refined graphics further, but FIFA 19 doesn't feel outdated to the point of being unplayable. If anything, the difference is smaller than you might expect given how much time has passed. Now, let's talk about gameplay balance. One of the common criticisms of FIFA 19 was the dominance of timed finesse shots, especially from long range. Skilled players could score ridiculous goals outside the box with ease, and it sometimes felt unfair. On the flip side, for casual players, pulling off those shots was incredibly fun and satisfying. In offline play, this isn't really a problem, and in fact, it gives FIFA 19 its own flavor. But in competitive online matches, it definitely caused frustration. Speaking of online, FIFA 19 servers for Ultimate Team and online modes have been gradually wound down, and in many regions, they are no longer supported. This is one of the biggest drawbacks if you're considering playing FIFA 19 today. The single-player content, such as career mode, kickoff, and the journey, is still available and enjoyable. But if your main interest is online competition, or FUT, FIFA 19 won't give you the experience it once did. That said, FIFA 19 shines in offline modes. Career mode may not have been groundbreaking, but it was stable, fun, and gave you the chance to manage your club however you liked. It also included the licensing for major leagues and competitions, which gave it an authentic feel. Playing with friends in kickoff mode or revisiting the journey is where FIFA 19 still holds value today. Another point in FIFA 19's favor is accessibility. Since it's no longer the newest entry, it's often available at a very low price, both digitally and physically. For players who just want a football game to pick up and play without spending a lot, FIFA 19 offers a budget-friendly option. You don't need to buy FIFA points, you don't need to grind FUT, and you can still enjoy a full football experience without worrying about microtransactions. Looking at the bigger picture, FIFA 19 occupies a unique spot in the series. It's the last FIFA game to feature the journey, the first to introduce the Champions League, and one of the boldest in terms of gameplay changes with timed finishing. While newer entries like FIFA 21 or FIFA 22 refine these systems, FIFA 19 has its own identity. For some fans, it even feels more enjoyable than the more recent releases, which sometimes face criticism for being too similar year after year. So, is FIFA 19 worth playing today? The answer depends on what you're looking for. If you want up-to-date rosters, active online modes, and the very latest features, then know it makes more sense to play the newest FIFA or EA Sports FC. But if you're after an affordable football game with fun offline content, unique gameplay mechanics, and a bit of nostalgia, FIFA 19 is absolutely worth revisiting. It may not be perfect, but it delivers a solid football experience that still feels satisfying in 2025. At the end of the day, FIFA 19 is more than just another yearly release. It represents a turning point in the franchise. From the journey's finale to the Champions League introduction, and from timed finishing to its polished presentation, it carved its own identity in the long history of FIFA games. Playing it now is like stepping back into a moment in football gaming history. And for many fans, that's something special.